Good morning, students. Today I'll give you a small introduction for the algebra. Okay, introduction to the algebra. In previous class, you studied only the arithmetic. Okay, in previous class, it means in fifth and fourth standard, we learned about the arithmetic. Okay, what you learned in the arithmetic? You learned about the numbers. Okay, deals with the numbers. Okay, arithmetic means it deals with the numbers. Okay, but in algebra, we study about the some symbols. Okay, in algebra we study about the symbols which are mostly letters of the English alphabets and some of the unknown quantities. Okay, some of the unknown quantities. Yeah, in algebra what we learned about the some of the symbols which does not have any fixed value and some of the unknown quantities. Okay, at first we learned about the variables. Okay, what do you mean by variable? Yeah, variables are the symbols. Okay, the variables are the symbols which do not, okay, which does not have any fixed value. That's a type of symbols we call it as a variables. Okay, any symbol which does not have any fixed value are called variables. For example, the variables uh, examples for the variables are alphabets. Okay, alphabets of English alphabets. Okay, all English alphabets are called the variables. Okay, what is the definition for a variable? Yeah, any symbol which does not have any fixed value are called variables. For example, the English alphabets. Okay, for example, we take X. Okay, X, it is a symbol. Okay, it is a symbol. Is there any fixed value for this? No, it does not have any fixed value, so it is this symbol we call it as a variable. Okay, if we take X is equal to 0, okay, if we take X is equal to 0, its value is 0. If we take X is equal to 2, if we take X is equal to 2, the value of X is now 2. If we take X is equal to 5, okay, now we take X is equal to 5, what's the value of X now? X is equal to 5, its value is 5. So the symbol which does not have any fixed value, so it's like it is variables. Okay, variables are the symbols which does not have any fixed value. For example, I'll take Y. Okay, Y, what is there any fixed value for Y? No, it does not have any fixed value. Okay, if we take X is equal to Y is equal to 1, okay, when we are taking a Y is equal to 1, then its value is 1 only. Okay, if we take Y is equal to 6, if take Y is equal to 6, its value is 6. If you take X, Y is equal to 8, its value is 8. Okay, like this. Okay, yeah, the symbols which does not have any fixed value are called the variables. Okay, now next important thing is constants. Okay, yeah, what do you mean by constant? The constant means constants are those symbols. Okay, any symbol which have definite value. If the symbol having a definite value, we call a constant. Okay, if the symbol does not have any fixed value or definite value are called the variables. Okay, the constant means the symbols which have definite value. Okay, any symbol which have definite value. Okay, definite value are called constants. Okay, which are the symbols has a definite value? All the natural numbers and whole numbers are the constants. All the numbers are having a definite value. For example, I write here one symbol like this. Okay, what is the value of this? Now it is a symbol. Okay, it is a symbol. What is the value of this symbol? 8. Okay, its value is 8. It is a fixed value. It does not change its value. Okay, it is a fixed value. This symbol having a fixed value. The value for this symbol is 8 only. If I'll write one more symbol, that is 5. Now it is a one symbol. Okay, its value, the value for the symbol is 5 only. Okay, it never changes its value. Okay, its symbol for this value is value for this symbol is 5. Okay, next is term. Okay, what is the meaning of term? The term is the combination of the constant and variable. We know the meaning of constant and variable. Okay, now the combination of the constant and variable are called the terms. Okay, term means the combination of constant and variable. The constant and the variable, the combination of the constant and variable are called the terms. Let's say example for the terms. Yeah, 2x. Okay, here 2 is the constant. Yeah, in this term. Okay, 2 is the constant and x is a variable. Okay, now 2x square. Okay, here x square is the variable. Okay, x square is a variable and 2 is the term. Okay, now 2x square or 3xy. 3xy is a one term. Here 3 is a constant and xy is the variable. Okay, 3xy is the example for the term. Yeah, for example, we take only x is also a term, because yeah, here the x means 1x. Okay, the meaning of x is 1x. Here 1 is the constant and x is a variable, and y is also a term. Okay, we call it as a y is also a variable, because here we having a constant 1. Okay, y means 1y. Here 1 is the constant and y is the variable. Okay, term means the combination of the constant and the variable are called terms. Okay, next, in the there are two types of terms. Okay, two types of term. Okay, like terms and unlike term. The first one is like term. Like term. What do you mean by like term? The like term is two or more terms which have the same algebraic factors. Okay, yeah, if the two or more, two or two or more terms, two or more terms which have same algebraic factor. Okay, are called the algebraic factors. Okay, algebraic factors are called the like terms. Okay, for example, let's see, if for example 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. Okay, these are all the same algebraic factors. Okay, here we having x power 1, x power 1, x power 1 and x power 1, but different constants. Okay, the variables are same. Okay, yeah, here 2x square, 3x square, 4x square and 5x square. Okay, these are all the like terms. This is one group of like terms, and x square is also one type of like terms. Okay, like terms means the two or more terms. Okay, two or more terms which are having the same algebraic factor. Okay, the term having a two factors. Okay, a term having two factors. For example, we take 2xy. Okay, here 2xy. When we take a term 2xy, is having two factors. One is numerical factor, another one is variable factor. Numerical factor means the constant. Okay, 2 is the, here 2 is the numerical factor. Okay, numerical factor, and here xy is called the variable factor. Okay, variable factor, the term having the two factors. One is numerical factor and another one is variable factor. Okay, like terms means if two or more terms which having the same variable factor. Okay, yeah, here we having a same variable factor. Such type of terms we call it as a like terms. For example, we take xy square, 2xy square, 3xy square. Okay, yeah, by observing three terms. Okay, yeah, all these three terms having the same variable. Okay, xy square variable factor, xy square, it means 1xy square. Okay, here 2xy square and 3xy square. Now, all the three examples we having a xy square is the same variable factor. Okay, we having a same variable factor. Okay, such type of terms we call it as a like terms. Okay, what do you mean by like terms? The two or more terms which having the same algebraic factor or which having the same variable factor. Okay, if the terms containing the same variable factor, such type of terms we call it as a like terms. Okay, next type is unlike terms. Yeah, next one is unlike terms. Okay, unlike terms means two or more terms which are having different algebraic factor or different variable factor. For example, let's see 3xy square and 4x square y and 5xy. Yeah, these three terms are unlike terms. Okay, because yeah, here we having a variable factor that is xy square. Here we having a factor variable factor x square y. Okay, here we having a only xy is the variable factor. So in the three terms different variable factors are there. So these terms are called unlike terms. Okay, for example, we take 2x, 3xy and 2x square. Okay, by observing these three examples, these three terms. Okay, yeah, here we having a variable factor that is x. Here we having a variable factor xy. Here we having a x square. So in the three terms, the three terms having the different variable factor. Okay, here x, here xy, and here x square. Okay, so these terms, such type of terms we call it as a unlike terms. Okay, yeah, what do you mean by term? The combination of the constant and the variable are called the terms. Okay, there are two types of terms. Okay, one is like term and another one is unlike term. Like term means two or more terms which having the same algebraic factor or which having the same variable factor. Okay, a term containing the two factors. Okay, if I take 3xy, if I take 3xy, it is a term because the combination of the coefficient and the variable, it having a two factors. One is numerical factor, another one is variable factor. The numerical factor means the constant part of the term is called the numerical factor, and the variable, okay, variable part of the term, okay, variables are called variable factors. Okay, yeah, numerical factor and a variable factor. The term having two factors, numerical factor and a variable factor. Okay, unlike terms means two or more terms which having a different variable factor or algebraic factor. Okay, here 3x square y and 4x square y and 5xy. Yeah, all the three terms having a different variables. Okay, here we having a x square, xy square, x square y and xy. Okay, yeah, such type of terms you call it as a unlike terms. And the one more thing is coefficient. Okay, what do you mean by coefficient? Coefficient means any factor of a term is called the coefficient of the product of the remaining factor. Okay, which means for example, let's see, yeah, example, yeah, we have to find out the coefficient. Okay, here 2xy, here 2xy. Now we have to find out the coefficient of xy. Okay, yeah, coefficient of xy means and now we have to find out the coefficient of xy. Okay, coefficient of xy. Okay, now the coefficient of xy, we have to find out the coefficient of xy. It means we accept xy, which is the remaining factor. 2 is the remaining factor, so the coefficient of xy is 2. Okay, yeah, now we have to find out the coefficient of x only. Okay, coefficient of x only. We have to find out the coefficient of x only, which means except x. Okay, except x, which are the remaining factors? 2 and y. Okay, it means 2y. 2y is the coefficient of x. Okay, in the same term, we have to find out the coefficient of y. Then how do you find out the coefficient of y? Let's see, coefficient of y. Now we have to find out the coefficient of y. It means except the y, the factor y, except the factor y, the remaining factors are 2x. Okay, 2 and x. So the coefficient of y is 2x. Okay, yeah, here we having two types of coefficients. Okay, one is numerical coefficient, another one is variable coefficient. For example, let's say 3xy. Okay, here 3xy is the one term. Okay, it's a one term. You know, we are having a two types of coefficient. One is numerical coefficient, another one is variable coefficient. Okay, what is the numerical coefficient? The constant value. Okay, that is 3. The constant value is called the numerical coefficient. And the variable part, okay, variable factors xy is called the variable coefficient. Okay, variable coefficient. There are two types of coefficient. One is numerical coefficient, another one is variable coefficient. In the given term 3xy, okay, now the variable coefficient is xy and the numerical coefficient is 3. 3 is the numerical coefficient and xy is the variable coefficient. Okay, thus we find out the coefficient. The coefficient means any factor of a term is called the coefficient of the product of the remaining factor. For example, you take 5x square y. Now we have to find out the coefficient of the x square. Okay, it means now we have to find out the coefficient of x square. Okay, coefficient of x square. Which is the coefficient of x square? Except x square. The except x square, which is the remaining part, which is the remaining factors 5 and y. Okay, it means 5y. The coefficient of x square is 5y. if you find out now we have to find out the coefficient of y. Okay, now except y, which are the remaining factors? 5x square. 5x square is the coefficient of y. Now we have to find out the coefficient of x square y. Now we have to find out the coefficient of x square y, which means the except the x square y, the remaining factor is 5. 5 is the remaining factor, so 5 is the coefficient of x square y. This is the concept of coefficient. Yeah, okay students, in this class we learnt about the variables, constant term, and like terms and unlike terms, and coefficient. In next class we will continue this. Thank you.